practices!
The Indian Air Force Chief had recently confirmed that India will induct its 5.5 generation AMCA fighter jet in 2031 that will be powered by General Electric's F414 engines, while the AMCA Mark II will be inducted by 2034, which according to many experts will be a 6th generation fighter jet powered by next generation engines that will be developed jointly by the DRDO and Rolls-Royce, and could probably be the same engines that will be used in UK's Tempest 6th generation fighter, for which India has also been invited officially, and advance level presentations will be made by British Defence Ministry officials in the upcoming Aero India 2021. The main feature of the proposed 140 kN engine of the Tempest fighter is that they will automatically adjust themselves to the battlefield condition to supersonic, subsonic and transonic speed, and will be less noisy, much smaller in size, and can withstand high temperatures. Rolls-Royce is also exploring the use of advanced composite materials and additive manufacturing. India has successfully conducted a night test of the 350 km range Prithvi-2 system at 7:30 p.m. yesterday, and it was randomly chosen from the production stock, and the entire launch activity was carried out by the Strategic Forces Command of the Indian Army, and the test was monitored by the DRDO using radar systems, electro-optical tracking systems and telemetry stations. This is the second night test of the Prithvi-2 tactical ballistic system in less than 3 weeks. A retired Lieutenant General of the Indian Army has said that the government needs to fast-track the CAMF 226 and the light utility helicopter project to replace the vintage helicopters, or India will have to pay a heavy price for this critical operational void. He also said that HAL needs to ramp up its production capacity for delivering these two types of helicopters, and it can take 5 to 7 years for the complete replacement of the inventory. He also said that Hindustan Aeronautics needs to lay off the 111 Naval Utility Helicopter project, and must let the private sector undertake this program through the strategic partnership route. Hindustan Aeronautics is planning to build the first prototype of the combat-capable supersonic Omni role trainer by 2023, as the Indian Air Force has backed the next-generation trainer program with minimum 50 units order in the future. The sport will help the pilots train to fly modern combat fighters like the Rafale and Su-30, and it will have an open-source mission computer that will allow the sport trainer to emulate enemy fighter jets for dissimilar air combat training. The Vice Chief of the Indian Army will visit the Hawaii-based Indo-Pacific Command on 17 October to boost military cooperation and strategic collaboration between the two countries, and he will also witness training and equipment capabilities of the US Army. The Indian Army is also going ahead with the participation of bilateral exercise with the US Army in February 2021, and the India-US Special Forces joint exercise in March 2021. The U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Secretary of Defense Mark Esper will arrive in India on 26 October for the 2+2 meeting, during which India and the United States are expected to sign the Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement, and another agreement known as Maritime Information Sharing Technical Arrangement, which will make intelligence sharing smoother between the navies of the two countries, and will help India to step up its presence across the Indo-Pacific region. Chinese media has reported that the Chinese army has conducted a training exercise with the Type 90 truck-based multiple rocket-propelled mine launchers at a high altitude. The report also said that the exercise included remote deployment of mines across a region, which will create a rapid regional lockdown during combat operations, and is much more efficient than the manual work.